Hi, I'm Mike Heraty from Pagosa Source Real Estate Advisors, and I'm here at my favorite coffee place, The Lift, in Pagosa Springs, next door to Mountain Pizza. And I'm getting my favorite espresso drink from Dolly. And afterwards, I want to talk to you about what's happening in the Pagosa Springs real estate market. Okay, so what's happening in the Pagosa Springs real estate market today? It's exciting in that last month we had 14 home sales. Now that might not seem like a big number, but considering those sales were generated in the prior 2 months when we were in the COVID-19 shutdown, that is significant. More important to me is that we have 53 pending home sales going forward, indicating that there's a lot of interest on the part of people that want to have property here in Pagosa Springs. And some of our people have asked us, what is it that moves the Pagosa Springs real estate market? Well, several things. Number one, I think there was some pent-up demand after the COVID-19 slowdown, and that's now working its way through the pipeline. Number two, interest rates are at historical lows, and folks know that won't last forever, so there's some real incentive to lock in low 30-year mortgage rates right now. Third, people are really now focused on a safe, friendly, small town environment that they want to own property in, and Pagosa Springs is that. And last, there's a limited amount of inventory available here in Southwest Colorado, and when they look at values, Pagosa Springs really stands up comparatively as a really good place for value in the Rocky Mountains of Southwest Colorado. So people ask, where are these buyers coming from? Our typical feeder markets of Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and Arizona and other nearby states continues. But interestingly now we're getting people from the East Coast, New York specifically, and more people coming in from the West Coast, mostly Southern California. And that's a different and interesting trend. And I expect that will continue. So another question we often get from people that are starting the search is, what advice would we give them? Well, a couple of things. First, don't tread into the real estate market by yourself. Also, don't rely solely on the internet portals like Zillow and Trulia. On the front end, get connected with a really good realtor, somebody that's a good listener, and somebody that's a member of a good firm. You're looking for a broker that has successful experience in the local market, somebody that really studies, analyzes, and can identify the trends that are important when you're buying property here, somebody that has the local connections in terms of a resource network that'll be beneficial to you. And unless you've bought and sold property in Colorado in the past or recently, I really recommend you get a buyer broker to work for you. That would be somebody who has earned a designation as an accredited buyer representative. That way they're your advocate. They're looking out for your best interests, not the seller's, not their own. And they have an extra layer of duty and responsibility to be sure the transaction is done the way that you want. In our firm, we believe in that. When I look at property in markets outside of Southwest Colorado in other states, I look for a broker that's earned that credential. And last, before you start the process or at the very beginning, sort through your priorities. Decide what are the 3 or 4 most important things you're looking for in a property. Have a budget in mind and be flexible. There's lots of great places to own property in Southwest Colorado, so enjoy the process. Thanks.